Hello, my name is Maya Davis, and I'm going to go over a data analysis on cryptocurrencies. So there are 10,000 different cryptocurrencies on the market today. The cryptocurrency industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Cryptocurrency is a technology-fueled industry combining cryptography and currency. Most of them support decentralized banking technology. That basically what decentralized banking technology is that there are no brick and mortar buildings, there are no middlemen, there are no administrators handling these transactions. It's all done, most of it's done with blockchain technology. With so many cryptocurrencies on the market today, how does a long-term investor identify which currency is best for them? Which cryptocurrency also has the greatest potential for return, and which one should they start with investing in? In this project, I will analyze a couple of different cryptocurrencies and produce information to the long-term investor to help them make a decision on whether they want to invest in cryptocurrency or not. Here are the goals of the project. The first is to identify which cryptocurrencies are closely related. Then we will determine the linear relationship between the closely linked cryptocurrencies and to predict the price of a target variable. Lastly, I'm going to forecast the value of the cryptocurrency with the highest market value year to date. Let's talk a little bit about the cryptocurrencies that I connected the analysis on. Firstly, let's start with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is an open source peer-to-peer transaction technology system supporting anonymous transactions. Originally, Dogecoin was intended to mock other cryptocurrencies on the market, but since recently have become increasingly popular. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has tweeted about Dogecoin. It's all across social media and has been a trending topic amongst pop culture. Next, we have Ethereum. Ethereum has a market value of $2,444,000 per US. That's one Ethereum coin in US dollars. It is a decentralized banking system, open source blockchain technology, and also supporting anonymous transaction. Additionally, Ethereum supports anonymous finance, where a lender could lend you Ethereum and charge interest in Ethereum. Ripple XRP is an open source distributed cryptocurrency. It supports commodities. You can get Ripple and frequent flyer points or fiat currency. It prides itself on being secure. It's actually a US based cryptocurrency, and it's supposed to be secure, instant, and nearly free to use. Ripple XRP currently has a market value of 75 cents. Next, we have Litecoin. Litecoin is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency. It is open source. It's nearly identical to Bitcoin. It has a market value of $146.10, and they support very fast transactions. And last but not least, Bitcoin. Bitcoin has the highest market value year to date. It currently is priced at $41,925.69. It supports blockchain technology, peer-to-peer transactions, and also decentralized. Now that we've gone over which Bitcoins that the analysis was conducted on, I retrieved the analysis data from Kaggle.com, where I sorted each cryptocurrency by date and used the last 2,000 records for the exploratory data analysis and further machine learning testing. Let's talk about feature analysis. To identify which cryptocurrencies were closely linked, I started with a correlation plot. On the right side, you can see the correlation based on market cap, and on the left, you can see the correlation based on daily highs. As you can see, the highest correlated values on this graph is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Next, we have Doge and Bitcoin, Litecoin and Bitcoin. As you can see, Litecoin and XRP have a really high correlation as well. But the moral of the story with this graph is that all the cryptocurrencies are very closely linked together. There is no cryptocurrency that isn't affected by all of them. We can see that in the Bayesian network graph I'm showing. Here, I use Bayesian network to plot the likelihood of Bitcoin's effect on all the cryptocurrencies highs together. And this is the result. As it appears, Bitcoin has a very high effect on all the other cryptocurrencies in their values, such that when Bitcoin has a high market value, Ethereum, Doge, and Litecoin and Ripple will have a high market value, as well as when Bitcoin has a low market value, the other cryptocurrencies will also have a low market value. Let's talk about the principal component analysis. I use PCA and K-means clustering to group the cryptocurrencies together. And so you can see the different colors in the key beside the graph, as well as I increased the dot size by market cap. In the first graph, I simply just plotted the PCA analysis before I fitted it to the K-means clustering model. As you can see, Ethereum and Bitcoin are tightly together. XRP and Doge are also above zero in the y-axis, and then we also have Litecoin, which is at the lower end in the negative on the y-axis. To take a closer look into this cluster, I use K-means cluster combined with the principal component analysis. And as you can see here, Ethereum is at the lower end of the axis, whereas Litecoin, XRP, and Doge are at the higher end, at the top of the y-axis on the graph. There are a couple of reasons that this may be. So as things that we know about the data is that Bitcoin and Ethereum have the highest market caps out of all other cryptocurrencies. So, but Doge and Litecoin and XRP may have a lower market cap, but also trend similarly to how Bitcoin did in the beginning stages, whereas Ethereum had a different trend behavior in the beginning stages from the cryptocurrencies that were mentioned. So the fact that Litecoin, XRP, and Doge have a lower market value, but have the potential to be the next Bitcoin. So this is an opportunity for investors to invest in these three long-term. Next, we're going to determine the linear relationship between the two closely linked cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and Bitcoin. I grabbed the linear relationship of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and these are the results. So there is a linear relationship between the two of them. I kind of in this graph, you can see that if the Bitcoin high, Ethereum high, Ethereum low, Ethereum open, Ethereum close, all closely correlate to the Bitcoin market cap. Following that, I decided to plot a residual plot of Ethereum and Bitcoin just to show that linear regression is not really the best algorithm used to predict against this, to make this type of prediction. So it didn't really do a very good job with predicting any values for the model. Let's talk a bit more about forecasting Bitcoin. So in these two charts, you can see the log data chart of Bitcoin, and you can also see the moving average chart of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a very volatile market. Cryptocurrencies as a whole is extremely volatile. So the moving average helps to kind of smooth out some of that volatility. However, for the long-term investment, it is not really so important about what is happening in the day-to-day. It's more important in what's happening in the future. So as you can see, Bitcoin has been on an upward climb for quite some time now. Here's an autocorrelation graph just showing a little bit more information about the trend of Bitcoin. As you can see that Bitcoin has been on a low trend in the early stages, but at the 1,000 mark of the lag, you can see that Bitcoin has begun to climb and continue to climb in the positive direction. Finally, this is the model that I fit a new model to the Bitcoin to make a prediction. Here I use the long short-term memory advanced neural network algorithm. This algorithm is best for predicting prices like Bitcoin and in stocks. And so basically I took basically what the algorithm does is it takes the previous output as input. This algorithm is best for predicting making these type of predictions because it suffers from the vanishing gradient problem. So in various layers of the model, it will forget what it has learned and make new predictions. So the more layers you have, the model will forget. It's kind of like the telephone game back in the day. But as you can see, the model did a really good, accurate prediction on Bitcoin. I compared the two prices of the cryptocurrency, and as you can see, that the model did a very good job of making the prediction. And it also forecasted that Bitcoin will be trending and they continue to trend upward. In summary, we identified which cryptocurrencies are closely related. And basically, all of the cryptocurrencies have a very strong correlation with each other, but Ethereum and Bitcoin have the strongest correlation. But also Litecoin, XRP, and Ripple have the potential to, based on in consideration of their dates, have the potential to be a lot like Bitcoin. Determine the linear relationship between Ethereum and Bitcoin. So we were able to see that Bitcoin and Ethereum do have a linear relationship where they continue to climb upward together. And then we forecasted the price of Bitcoin, which will continue to move in the positive direction. So that concludes my data analysis. I hope that you found this helpful in choosing which cryptocurrency is best for you. Thank you.